Hey there, 8th grade. I got lesson 30 here for you. Gonna always be doing problems 1 through 20, just like normal. Our learning target, I can write fractions as repeating decimals. Definitely going to be using a calculator for this one. So just go ahead and make sure you have that. I'll attach that to the assignment for the lesson. Make sure you are using that, not a problem. Write each fraction as a repeating decimal. So we're going to take that 1/6, and we're going to go ahead and write that as a repeating decimal. 1 divided by 6 equals 0.1666667. So what that tells us is the 6 is repeating, and eventually it rounds up this 7. But how we're going to write that as a repeating decimal is we're going to have 0.16, and since 6 is the number that's repeating, you're going to put a bar above it. It's called a repetend. That word is not important. And that is how we write it as a repeating decimal. Same thing over here. We got 2 1/3. We got two ways we could do this. We know we can multiply on the bottom and add on the top. That would be 3 times 2, which is 6 plus 1 would be 7/3. We can go 7 divided by 3, which is 2.33333333, and that would be 2 and the 3 with the bar above it. Number 3, we have find 5/6 of $12.47. This keyword is of, which means to multiply. Hopefully we know that by now. There's a couple of different ways we can do this, but we're going to change that fraction into a decimal. So we're going to figure out what 5/6 is. 5 over 6 is 0.833333, which would be 0.83 with that repetend above it, or about 0.83. We're going to multiply that by 1247. So 5/6 times 1247. And that's going to give us about $10.39, which is reasonable. Sorry, I'm shaking my table so much. Arrange in order from least to greatest. It looks like I didn't actually write down the numbers here. So one second, let me scroll up to them. Here we are. 0.3, 0.3 with the repetend, and 0.33. Well, with that, anything at the end here, these are going to be zeros at the end, so that would be like 30. This one is going to continue to have 3s and repeat forever. And this one's going to stop right there and have a 0. So this is going to be our first one, 0.3. 0.33 is going to be our second one, and 0.3 with the bar on it is going to be our last one, because that one is going to repeat forever and ever and ever. Going on to the first problem here, number 1 through 20. It says there are 20 students in the algebra class. 1/2 of the students were boys. 1/2 of the boys wore t-shirts. How many boys wore t-shirts to the algebra class? Boys wearing t-shirts were about what fraction of students in the class? Love this question. So we had about 20 students total. And we know that 20 is always going to be on the bottom. And it said we had 1/2, 2 times 10, so 1 times 10. That means there are 10 boys in the class. And it said 1/2 of the boys were wearing t-shirts. Hopefully you know 1/2 of 10 is 5. So 5 were wearing t-shirts. And I believe the question said how many, what was the fraction there? So that would be 5. Ooh, I wrote 12. 5 over 20 total, because that is our part and that is our whole. That is our total. 5 goes into 5 one time, and it goes into 20 4 times. So that would be 1/4 of the, not the boys, of the class. We're going to go ahead and circle that. Remember, draw our line. And number 2. Again, if you need any help, please reach out to me. You're going to be doing problems 1 through 20.